Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? All right, let's get back to the game. There we go. Hi. So, welcome to Wednesday. Today we're going to do a Minecraft Let's Build. I have a whole pile of build projects that I need to get moving on. So I figured I'd bring people along. And hi, JP. How are you? So I figured bring people along, and just we can all chat while I build. We can take a tour around. This is Crystal Point server, or Crystal Point Guild. I'm sorry, I should be correcting this. It is a wonderful, wonderful server to play on, and where we are right now, I'll just take a little run outside. Pardon me. A little bit of gas. So if you all see the box of snow up there, right now we are at my and another server member. Words are hard today. Feeling like poop. Oh no. I'm feeling less like poop. Well, I'm glad. I had it recently, and my sympathy goes out to you. It's not nice. I am very quiet. Let me try and change that. Unfortunately, it seems we were having this problem yesterday. I'm hoping this works. Is that better? Is that better? Unfortunately, it's probably my mic going into my computer that's the problem. So it looks like I might have to actually get a new mic, because this one is not very good. So I hope that's not a bit better. Okay, let's see what I can do here. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to ask somebody later. Alright, for now I am turning my mic. So I'm turning the mic all the way up now. I hope that really helps, and I will try and speak a bit louder as well. But to let everybody know, I'm pretty much kissing my microphone already, so I'm right close to it. And here, let's see if maybe if we take its sock off. Does that sound better? Maybe now too loud, I don't know. Alright, I took the foamy cover thing off of it, so maybe that'll be a bit better, I hope. And then I don't have to be kissing a foamy microphone. But anyways, let's get back to this, because I unfortunately can't do any better than what I've got until I can get a new microphone of some sort. Yep, that's what the big ick gives you, is lots of sleep, unfortunately. Okay, let's not die. Let's get a little sleep, and then we will take a little tour around. So as I was explaining, this is my and another server member's goat farm. We own a horn shop on the server, and the snow box that we have all of our goats in was not to my liking. So I decided on a whim one day, after coming up here to let's see if we can do this. Yay, we found an area with no... Okay, this is loud, so hold on. Let me do one thing for you guys. Music and sounds, friendly creatures. We're gonna bring them right down. Back to game, do not disconnect. Why do I always go to do that? So these are our screaming sheep. These are our screaming goats on one side, and these are our regular goats on the other side. Because if you don't know, There are 8 different types of horns. 4 come from screaming, and 4 come from regulars. So we have both types so that we could get the horns from both. But neither of us were particularly happy with our snow box for our goats. So I came in and I have been working on this build, which is right into the fields. Oh well. So I've been trying to work on this build, which is going to be our new kind of goat storage area. But I didn't want to just build a barn and have a barn in the middle of a snowy thing. So as you can see, I've been working on a house very slowly. Again, up here, this is something we'll be working on today. I have to tear this down and rebuild it properly so that this is supposed to be a windmill. Unfortunately, I built it on an evens instead of an odds, and I need a center line to be able to put where the fan, what is the blades of the windmill in the front so that it looks even. So today, unfortunately, that does need to come down. I need to finish putting leaves on I need to finish putting leaves on my spruce trees, and as you can see, there's a lot of roofs and there's no barn. So I've just been really busy in real life, so I figured today would be a day where we can oh, my dog is barking. I might have to go and get him in a moment. Right, that can be left in there. So I'll just give you a quick little tour. This is just a very small, it's just supposed to be a pretty house, nothing more. Unfortunately, I am a very nomadic player, so it's also my current junk room. I've got bins downstairs, or these barrels downstairs, well filled with shulker boxes, and it's sort of embarrassing, but that's okay. So this is just the little upstairs bedroom. As you can see, I need to finish up there, but I needed to, one of the things I needed from inside here was some more wood to finish that up. And again, you come downstairs, there is a little kitchen area with some roasting meat. Num 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 num. Yeah, I need a center point, and that's why I have to tear it down. I was really tired when I built it, and I just wasn't thinking. And then when I got finished, and I went to go and put the actual, blades and turny, we'll just call it a fan. I'm not sure what the actual word is, on the front. I just kind of hung my head and walked away and said, nope, I need a break, because I realized that I would have to tear down. Like, I tried doing it on the angle of where it is an odd number, but it just doesn't work well on an angle instead of on the straight. So yeah, I'm gonna have to tear it all down. It's but that's okay. Life of a builder. I need beeswax. Anyway, so we have some roasting meat over the fire, nice little sink, a nice little melon getting ready to be cut up so we can have some nice healthy dinner of meat and melon, a little plant and all the rest of that. But as you can see, I've got more shulker boxes. I really like the effect of the new mangrove trapdoors, and I'm really not a fan of shroom lights too much, but it's what I had on me, and I had things spawning in the house at this point, so I needed to do something. I could see this though in a modern build being very like a pot light or something. Really, really classy. Actually, I like this a lot. Again, you just come over here. There's another kind of hidden little guest nook area under the stairs. Another fireplace with a thing of soup. A little table that, a little table that you can actually, I think I first saw the, who did this first? I think it was Corrales. I think Corrales did it first and then Cub Fan did it second, but where you put the minecart down and then you can actually sit. And I just, since seeing that, I have absolutely adored it. I just have to let my dog in. Give me one moment. Come in. Come on. Yep. Love you. Let's go. Come on. Have a lay down. Thank you, Bubba. All right. So we can pop out of here. If you have a lay down, I will give you a piece of cheese, okay? Yes, I will give you a piece of cheese if you just be a lay down. Can you do the lay downs? And not in front of the door. Good boy. That gets you a piece of cheese. Who gets his cheese? Cheese pizza. Okay, that was my fingers with the cheese, but that's okay. He needed it. Alright, so let's see if I can do this proper. I'm looking in the wrong screen. So again, it's just a very small little farmhouse. It's not supposed to be anything more than ornamental and have some beds just in case we're out here dealing with the goats and it becomes nighttime. Blades. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, basically, this is my sad point. We'll just keep. So, as you can see, I wanted to kind of give this little area, I don't know, not a magical feel, just I feel that maybe winter doesn't hit it as much as the whole area. So I replaced a lot of snow blocks with a lot of moss blocks, and then I put the carpets over top. That way that snow can't sit on top. There is still a little bit of snow, kissed areas. Just a very simple little kind of jagged rock wall. It really doesn't do much except for make you run just over there. Because everything, as I have found out, okay, that part's safe. Pretty much just right over here, almost that whole area is powdered snow. The area over here that I cleared out was mostly powdered snow as well. So this is not really. No, winter is never leaving this area. I like the kind of wintry feel, but I like the kind of. Hi, lady. Thank you. You were amazing. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I don't want winter to leave this area. I don't know. There's something really cozy about. I don't know. I really have never actually built very much in one of these kind of snow and ice biomes, and I don't know. I love the feeling. If I had a bit more time and a bit more skill, what I would love to do up there is kind of do a large kind of almost Matterhorn horn kind of deal. I would love to be able to do that, but yeah, no, this whole area is going to be mossed over and stuff like that, just so that it's a bit more green. I was thinking about maybe there's another area just over here. Yeah, my general thing with Minecraft is go big or go home, and I'm going as big as possible. So over here I want to build a greenhouse, because another secret hidden obsession of parsnips, aside from every animal, is flowers. So I wanted to build a greenhouse and kind of bring some flowers to the area as well, but be realistic that it's still winter area. So I want to try and do a nice kind of greenhouse here to offset some of the other buildings and stuff like that. But then hopefully, once it's all done, again, I have to pass the stairway up and stuff like that. But again, I will state that there is a lot of powdered snow in this area, and I fall in powdered snow really easily because I always forget to put my leather booties on. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Thank you, lady. I appreciate you. I love you. I can hear you laughing from here. Oh, that was well timed. Okay. So, how about actually first, why don't we Why don't we see if I can find some? I think my rockets are in here. See if we can't find some more rockets. And nope. That's my other important box of stuff, of Totems of Undying. Maybe they're in here? Yes. Okay, there we go. Grab some more rockets. And then why don't I take you guys around for just a quick little peek-see of some of the builds that I am currently working on to improve. I have there we go. Natagler. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm actually not as afraid of a warden as I am of a creeper. Mostly because I know the warden's just gonna kill me. Whereas a creeper will grief my build, and that just makes me cry a lot. Alright, so we gotta go this way. We will go and see the Screaming Horn first. The Screaming Horn is the name of my business partner's store. And little backstory, we were on the server at a ridiculously late hour. Neither of us ever sleep, so and they said that they were breeding up goats, so I said, oh, can I, I'll come along and, see and help. And anyway, so the idea for the Screaming Horn came around at, I think, about 4 a.m. EST, and on no sleep after breeding goats and blowing horns and, all the rest of that for many hours, that, an idea was, oh, well, we should open a store. What should we call it? And I jokingly said, the Screaming Horn. And from there, it then went from we need to open a shop to we need to open up something that looks like a D&D tavern. Because, gosh, the Screaming Horn sure does sound like a D&D tavern, doesn't it? So, I spent, I think it was about a good week. I did have some help with the trees. These were done by 2 other server members, and my goodness, they went up in minutes. Like, these 2 were just really amazing tree builders. I really love these spruce trees. It took a little while for it to grow on me that we took out all the trees in this area, but I actually really did appreciate it towards the end. So we will just go up to the viewing platform. So, welcome to the Screaming Horn. Again, as I said, this build took me, I guess, about a week to do. This got torn down multiple times. I really don't like to have to build things multiple times, so I know for some people this is how you like doing it, and that's totally fine for me. I like just going into survival and starting to build, and if I need to tear it down from there. I don't want to build it in creative and then use Lightmatica to take a copy of it and then have to build it all over again. Even though I've got a map, I still have to build it all over again somewhere else. I'm kind of one of those, I really like just being able to go with the flow. So this originally started with just a very small design, and then it got big because I was left unattended. Anyways, so why don't we take a look into the Screaming Horn. Now, my business partner was amazing and was able to add something to the server that helped us kind of add a little bit of flair to what you're about to see. So if you're familiar with the Hermits of Hermitcraft, where Scar likes to reskin things to look like other things, we have a few reskinned items within our shop. So let's take a go in. So you walk in the front doors, and there's a beautiful wraparound porch. And then we'll go straight into our tavern, and we will say hello to, we'll say hello to Theodore. And you will see that Theodore is holding, well, first off, you'll see that there's goat cheese on the counter. And Theodore is holding a little bottle of premium goat's milk. So, my business partner was able to reskin items to look like these things. So these are buckets of milk, but they have been reskinned to look like little buckets. And then this is a pumpkin pie that has been reskinned as well. But I thought that they just added so much, just it adds personalization and life and stuff like that. And it's really, really pretty. Thanks for lurking. So again, we have all of the horns. We have a little stage, so if you want to blow your horn and, like, I'll age myself here, if you want to be like in the Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, kind of thing, where the guy's like blowing his saxophone, you can do that. Custom order horns, stuff like that. We also sell goats here. Oh, we have more diamonds. Oh, we have more diamonds. Oh, hey. Oh, starfish. We have the money. Starfish, we have the money, boss. Alright. Apparently we have lots of money. Gotta clean that out later. So, behind the bar, again, we have Theodore, who is just the person I built with, knows armor stand magic and did really cool things to be able to. So he's got a little rag ready to clean the bar. We've got little glasses here, little cutting board with a knife. Again, I should probably check and see. Okay. Whoops. I don't know why I was jumped. I do. So this is the tavern portion. One thing I would like to add in the future is I feel that this room somehow needs a fireplace or something. I'm not sure what, but it does need something. Just a little touch of. So again, you go around here, and there's a nice little area. I'd like to eventually add some seating. I haven't fully detailed out anything yet, but I've been slowly working on the detailing. Like, my business partner's favorite block is copper, so I topped the torch sconces with little copper mini blocks, because we have the mini blocks on this server, which I have to say I cannot live without. I love my mini blocks. They are amazing little bits and pieces for, well, number one, they're cute, but they're amazing little decorative bits and pieces. Okay, I'll take you guys into this room. So, how many people are Critical Role fans and will get It's Thursday Night? What do you think that room is? Anyone? Okay, well, we've got goats under it, so you'll also hear screaming. Sorry, guys. Ready? It's a gaming room. So, your GM gets to sit here. And there's the... Sorry about the screaming goats underneath us, but hey. So, you've got your book here for GM. And then I found that crafting tables look like little kind of placemats that you, like the mats you would, mapping maps, that's it. Over here, again, this is armor stand magic to cross some swords, and I want to get some maps up on the wall. So again, not quite done this room, but this is the fun D&D room, and it's got just enough chairs for everybody that could be in a game comfortably. It's kind of also a little joke because my business partner also runs one of the D&D games here on this that happen on this server. We don't actually play in there, but it's kind of a play on the fact that he runs a game and we all pretty much play in it. It's fun. Alright, so this is just a little nook again. This is some map art right here done by Call Me Sky. I think you guys know Sky very well. She is lurking in the chat, but this is her beautiful map art right here. I think it is amazingly done. She is very, very talented. And over here is the office. So, coffee thing, little heads. Why is there a goat in... No. How did it... Thank you, whoever did that. Yeah, that's my reaction right now. Is kind of a little bit of that goat scream because... what is it? Okay, do I have any leads downstairs? Because this is not... Anyways, I'll keep showing. So over here, again, just a little kind of community bedroom. Little coat hooks. You know, again, you've got a nice little wraparound couch where you can watch the little TV. Just a little lamp. Little laptop computers, because, you know, why not? And again, double beds with some chests for storage, you know, if you get caught here at night or something. Again, I tried to... There's my head. I tried to include as much of the new blocks as I could. So we do have the mangrove here. Behind here, I'm using frog lights for lighting. Because that is one thing I wanted to highlight was the new 1.19. Up here is not actually... I can tell you guys what I have planned for up here. Hi, Hennis! Look where I am! Alright, so up in this giant area. Now, this upper area is really cool. At sunrise and sunset... I am good, how are you, Hennis? At sunrise and sunset, the sun and the moon rise and set directly in these two windows, directly in the center of them. So I really loved that. And the new... I'm glad, yay! The new block, the new skulk block. So it's black with the shimmer to it. To me, it looks like a starry sky. It really, really looks like a starry sky. So what I would like to do in here is maybe make kind of a feeling of a starry sky. I'd like to do some floating candles and such around here. I'd like to do some tables, maybe another kind of stage and stuff like that. And up here, my ultimate plan is I would like to have a room where if the community wanted to get together and do something, you know, hey, there's a room we could do it. Have a jukebox, you know, stuff like that. But again, for right now, it's going to have to be on hold because I really do need to catch up on other builds that I have been working on or promising that I would work on, and there we go. So, alright, let's take a little snooze because I think the other person on the server, Kutar, is underground, so they won't know it's daytime or nighttime, and I don't really want sky rats. Not my thing. Yeah, I hear that one. It's under there. It's actually under here, so there's not much I can do about it. Boom. Okay, I don't have room in my thing because I came from Bear. So over in... So, just to let you know, the zombie noise came from back there. So even though it's very well lit, under there, sometimes they keep showing up somehow. Why are there only... Yeah, done. Why do we only have 2 in here? Oh gosh. Nope, not my problem. I'm walking away. Nope. So, as you can see, we also have goats for sale, and this might explain how there's a goat upstairs now. Still have no idea how it would have gotten in there, unless it phased through the floor. Do we have leads? Okay, that zombie will drive me insane, but that's alright. I'm gonna leave here very shortly anyways. No. 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 No? Yeah. I'll come back later with some leads. Probably a good idea. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk away. I'll leave it for Starfish. There we go. He's half owner of this store too. There we go. So just a quick look around. For those of you not familiar with Crystal Point Guild, as I said, it is quite the amazing place to play. The people are genuinely some of the best Minecraft, like just all around good-hearted, good builders, good redstoners. Like it is just a fantastic place to play and such like that. And these are some of the other stores that are in the shopping district. And this behind us is the guild hall. So when you first spawn in, this is where you would spawn in. And I think it is a rather beautiful building. And again, this building, I wanted it to match the feel of that building. That's why I asked the tree builders that had done the trees here if they would be willing to continue their trees down towards our build so that there was a continuous feeling. No, Hannes, they're not. They're really, really good people. So, duh. Because you're one of them. Nah. So maybe you're stinky. I don't know. Alright, so that is... So, the build I'm working on now goes with the Screaming Horn. And that way we can keep our stock in stock. Is trying to think if I have anything. No, I don't really have anything else to. So let's head back to farm building, shall we? Do 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 do. Woo! I am getting so much better at elytra landing. You're actually on your PC. Yay! Does this mean you're going to come back and join us soon when you have time? I hope so. Yay! Because you and I have to plan a build together. There we go. Alright, so let's head on back through. And we'll try and run away from the goats as fast as possible, and we can get going on some other things over here. Alright. So one of the things I am working on is the roof. I'm not a good roofer. Hopefully, yeah, once I hope so, yes. Because you are missed. You are very missed. And how is your injury today? Is it better? I hope that one's healing up nicely. Well, I think first things first, let's get to bringing this down, shall we? Because I can't ignore it for too much longer. And a lot of other things around here will not take that long to do, whereas this is going to probably. Thank you, Spicy. I really appreciate that. I might not be a very fast builder, but I'm glad that it's not as sore as it was yesterday, so yay. I am not the fastest builder in the world, but that's because I really do like taking as much time as I can for as much detail and everything as possible. So generally a build like this will take me probably about, if I really put my heart and soul into it, it'll probably take me about a week to be done all of the detailing, because I am not even close to thinking that this is even close to being done or detailed. But if I just want to take it relaxed and, you know, enjoy the pace and stuff like that, a build like this can take me sometimes up to 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even more, just because I really like getting everything right, I guess, the way I want it to look. I'm pretty sure there's other builders in the chat right now nodding your head. You know, once you have a vision in your brain of what something's supposed to look like, it's really hard to let it go without actually achieving what you want. And I really knew the feel I wanted of this build. I just Now have to really put my brain into it, and there we go. All right. So, well, this is not going to be the most entertaining thing watching me bring this down. So, how is everybody's day going wherever you are in the world? I hope everyone is doing okay. I know some of you have injuries and some of you have the big ick, but I hope that life is still treating you all well. And does anybody have any big plans for the night, day, new movie recommendations? Let's have a chat. Because if not, you're going to sit here and watch me do what just woke up. Oh, I'm envious. I got up very early this morning. Isn't this the most entertaining thing, watching somebody bring stuff down? Alright. So, after this, eating food, Frenchies. Frenchies is French fries, or Frenchies is a restaurant? I don't know. Because, yeah, French fries are numb. Very numb. But I don't know what Frenchies is or if they are numb. But I will take your word for it if it's a restaurant that's numb. French fries. French fries are good. Yeah, I have, we have a store here, or a restaurant here called the Loaded Pierogi. But they do, so basically you choose your base, and you can either have poutine, you can have pierogies, or you can have mac and cheese. And then you get toppings on that. So tonight I am having loaded pierogies, mac and cheese with butter chicken on top of it, because nom 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 nom. Totally understand. But yeah, I decided tonight that mac and cheese sounded very good. Ooh, almost walked off the edge there. Oh, I really hate tearing things down. Hey Hannes, when you get back on the server, can we talk about that Swift Sneak booties again? You know, maybe, please. Go to the Deep Dark, please. I could really use it. But yeah, so does anybody have any... Sounds interesting. Poo poo. So does anybody have any big plans for the weekend or anything like that? Is anybody going to see any new movies, plays, do anything fun? I think this weekend is the first weekend that Star and I get to just kind of be at home and relax, which is nice. Might be going to your sister's. That's always nice. Going and visiting family. We did that this weekend. We went to my mom's house on Sunday. No. I have really working. Yeah, so am I, Hannes. But yeah, no. I have thought it was Sunday. Okay, we went to my mom's house on Tuesday this week, or Monday this week. Sorry, not Sunday. Someday this week. But yeah. But this weekend, I think we might try and get our bikes out for the first time and go see if we can find a beach or something and have a picnic and just kind of have a nice relaxing weekend outside. We do live directly in the city, so you'll be working most of the weekend, but I have Saturday off, so I'm excited you have Saturday off too. Yahoo! But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think we might try and bike out to a beach or something, or go and find something fun to do. But again, we when I say we live in the city, we live directly downtown in the city where I live, so sometimes it's hard to find cool things to do within reason, and neither of us really enjoys taking public transportation, and I just don't have a car because there is no point. There is just the two of us, and when you live directly downtown and there's shops and everything like that, and farmers markets, and don't fall down there, there really isn't much of a need to have a car. So getting some places is harder, and I have to research, but I think they may have. I don't understand my city. So it's summer, it's going to be hot, and yet they have closed, I think, a couple of the beaches near here so that they can redo them, like redo some of the buildings and such like that, and that's understandable. But at the same time, um, why are you closing the beach when it's about to get so hot? Um, it's not supposed to be very hot here, but come August, we can get pretty stifling with humidexes and such like that. We also live at the bottom of a valley, so that just holds all the heat and humidity, and it's rather bleh. Let's see, what other plans though? What other plans do we have for the weekend? I'm think I have some streams, and I also have some planning meetings for my other work that I do. And there we go. So, alright. Stretching out my fingers. Alright. I think we're almost done with this, and then we can move on to rebuilding, which means I will have to find the circle chart and find an odd number. Oh, of course. I don't have arrows. I don't have arrows. That's silly of me. Let's build at night on a high tower and not bring the best line of defense, which is bow and arrows. I brought my bow. I forgot my arrows. Don't always claim to be the wisest of parsnips. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's see. What did everyone do today? I had a very stressed out morning at first. I have a Minecraft server that I am in the process of restarting. And it's in its soft open right now. I can hear that spider. Yep, it just fell. There we go. So we're in the process of soft opening it right now, but we were having a lot of issues. So by this morning, I was quite ready to go look at wigs because I had pulled out so much hair out of stress and frustration. But thankfully, I have some wonderful, wonderful mods who knew exactly, well, once they got in there and were able to look at some of the things, they knew what was the mistake, what was wrong, and they were able to fix it for me, which was great. And then I had a Discord coffee date with a very good friend of mine who I always like starting my morning talking to if they are able to. It just puts me in the right mind frame to handle the day. And then after that, we got ready and we went to thank you. Death by shovel. Myself and Star went to a friend's house to have some coffee and chats. And then we did some thrift store shopping on our way home, and now I'm streaming. That's been my day in a nutshell. Nothing too exciting. Oh my gosh, we're almost there, folks. We're almost there. I don't think I'm going to make the next one. That's dumb of me. Oh well. Back up. You know what? I'm going to go sleep, and then that'll help. Hi, Annis. So yeah, so there we go. We are almost done. So sorry for the boring teardown, but we can get back to a more interesting build in just a moment. Yeah, hi, buddy. Could you drop my resources? Just put it down. Put it down. I am gonna need to... And this would be why these bins are starting to fill up. There we go. Alright. Now I won't lose everything. Alright, we are almost done the teardown, which is really good, because, you know, I'm sure this is as thrilling for you to watch as it is for me to have to do. And then after that, we can do the circle chart. And as I was saying, I don't think I'm going to build it as tall. I've seen some... I was trying to go more off of an actual... don't be powdered snow, don't be powdered snow, don't be powdered snow. I was trying to go off of actual pictures of actual windmills, and I think I was looking at ones in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, obviously, and I was trying to recreate that look. As much as I like doing a fantasy kind of feel things, sometimes I actually do like trying to make it look realistic. But I think one of the issues you have when you want to build something realistic is the size that it's going to be by the end of it. If you want to build per scale, your builds are going to be rather large. Unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't translate to scale very well, so I think when we rebuild this sucker, we're going to do it a heck of a lot smaller, just so that it does not dominate the entire landscape behind it and make the house look like a, I don't know, afterthought. While the house is, as I stated before, the house is supposed to just be kind of like a little tiny house feeling house. It's not supposed to be anybody's actual residence. It's just in case, you get out here breeding goats in the middle of the night and you want to sleep because there's sky rats, or you just want to get rid of the mobs. There you go. See, I'll tell you a secret. One of the reasons I learned how to make creeper farms so quickly for gunpowder was TNT, because I can be very impatient, and sometimes I honestly just want to TNT my builds when I have to tear them down again. Trying hard not to with this one, because I don't want to have to go and get all the cobblestone out of the cave again. But I can show you guys there's a cave just over there. You may have seen it when we flew in. It's probably one of the biggest dripstone caves I've seen, and it is actually just absolutely stunning. I have to say, I'm sure I have said this numerous times in numerous streams now, that I really appreciate what Mojang did by adding all of this new terrain. It is just, I find it has not gotten old yet. Every time I turn on the game, I have the same reaction where I will fly over something and just have my breath taken away. That it is, now that's the most beautiful thing I've seen, or that's the most beautiful thing, or look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? And I just think that Mojang really hit it out of the park with the new terrain features and just everything that they did to... Now, I will stand on my mountain to die that I want fireflies in the game. But I think for everything else, they did quite amazingly. Just look at this. Like I said, I don't know how long. For those of you that do play Minecraft, how long have you been playing Minecraft and such like that? I've been playing for ow, jeez, somebody's ow, don't hit me, don't kill me. Hello, how are you? Let me collect my shit. It is really weird seeing you with my face. My pants. What are pants? Whee! Does it work on this? Yes, it does. Okay. Yay! Yay! I'm Swifty Sneaking. You are the bestest. Yay! 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 Sorry, just to explain to everybody, the Swifty Sneak. In the Deep Dark, there is a new book for an enchantment that you can put on things called Swift Sneak, and because normally sneaking, you're going very, very slow when you're crouched. Oh, you logged on just to do that? You are so... See, you're not stinky. Basically, when you crouch to walk, you move very, very slowly. But with Swift Sneak, you see I'm moving pretty much at normal speed. Which means that now when I'm at the top of things bringing it down, I'm not moving at the snail's pace because, again, I don't feel like dying from falling damage. It's, some of my deaths are already embarrassing enough, to say the least. And I don't need to die from fall damage as well. But there we go. Oh, hey, look, big holes. So yes, oh thank you, Hennis. I really, really, really appreciate that. And of course it's gonna start snowing. So let's finish tearing this down. And then we can restart anew. I will head back into the thing and we can continue chatting for a moment while I quickly get out the graph of circles so that I can do this correctly. There we go. Let's just do that. And we'll head down here. And we head into the house and see, I like the way that the green moss and the snow looks. I don't know. Maybe it's the Canadian in me. I don't know. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of snow, but I don't know. This one biome just really looks very pretty. Alright, so let's set ourselves here for a second while I get this thing out. I need to remember I need an odds. Oh, the music started. Again, I don't know if I should point out, now that we've been live for over an hour, somewhere on the screen, I have multiple screens up of the stream, so I don't know exactly where it is, but somewhere on the screen, I believe you'll see a follower goal count that's at 85 out of 100. And my thing is that when I get 100 followers, I will turn on my face cam. I've been slightly shy to do this, but I feel that this would give me a pretty good push and incentive to do that. So again, if you're not followed, could you just, it's not even a subscription, it's not anything like that, just give me a little follow, and that's all I could ask for, and I would be very, very appreciative. And when I reach 100, my mug will be on your screen. There we go. So I have remembered to plug that. I am so tired today. Does anybody else here as a Minecraft player have like a binder with, you know, like graph paper and like charts and stuff like that? I'm just wondering, or am I really strange that I still have binders filled with graph paper drawings of my builds and stuff like that? Okay, I want odds. So we need an odds. I don't know. My phone's showing me that. Let's go with. Actually, I think we should be good with a diameter of 15. Do notebooks for. Oh yeah, I have notebooks for Sims as well. I had to do notebooks for Sims when I started getting to multiple gigs of custom content, especially with each update and whatever. You just have to keep an eye out on the custom content because sometimes it just stops working. So, I have notebooks with that kind of stuff that I understand. Yeah. It's pretty much it. So, like some people go to a creative world, as I was saying earlier. Some people go to a creative world and build out their builds, and then like Matica, a lot of the time I will sketch something out from my brain, and then I'll go to graph paper and I'll start kind of doing a layout of how I want the footprint to look, and then from there I'll start working on like if I want the build to have a slight curve, or if I want, whatever, I can then use the graph paper to help me out. Again, it's a selection of small squares, so graph paper is the way to go in Minecraft for a lot of things. And as I just remembered to do it, everyone remember to have a stretch and a hydrate, please. Stretch and hydrate. All right. I think I am going to. Oh. I should probably finish the roof at some point. Not snowing. Snowing. It always makes me laugh. I'll just take a look outside. I'm going to take 2 seconds to stretch out my fingers and chit chat with you guys. So, I am really looking forward to tomorrow's stream where we are going to do Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher, I've known about Slime Rancher for, oh goodness, whoa, hi Kojiro, thank you. Whoa, hi Raiders, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are just standing in the window watching the snow come down for a moment. Wow, hi everybody, welcome in. Hi. I hope the rest of Phasma went really well for you, Kojiro. And then you didn't die. That's always the big one that I wish people. I wish you didn't die. Or I hope you didn't die, I should say. But as I was just saying, hi everybody. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Hi. It's going well, Ninja. Thank you. I was just, I've been showing people around my goat farm build. Hi, Jax. How are you? Exactly. Come on in, everybody. Grab your drinks of choice, whether it be water, Monster, coffee, tea, something a little bit more spicy. Grab it up, stretch out, come on in, enjoy yourself. We're just having a relaxed stream today while we're chatting, while I attempt to catch up on some build work that I am so far behind on. So we are working on, as I said, we're working on the goat farm for right now. My business partner and I, as you can see up the top, we have a snow box filled with a lot of a lot of goats that need to be rehomed out of an ugly snow box into somewhere a bit more pretty. So right now I'm just kind of in the farmhouse. I will take a little sleep and then we can just do a quick little show round for the new people that have just come in. And there we go. Here we go. So we've just removed a build from there that's going to be rebuilt. It was a windmill. We'll just fly up. I think this is the easiest way to show everybody. So here's our really noisy goats. And there's me doing a beautiful landing. So again, just fields with the wheat because these guys eat a lot. Over here, there's just going to be some kind of stockades for the animals, pens. And again, I can assure everybody I'm actually getting a lot better at landing with my elytra. So again, these will have pens for once you have just so that nothing can sneak up on me in case anybody plays the creeper sound as well. I know it's not going to happen. I've already been gotten a couple of times, so there we go. Really well as well. Once you get the horns, like both horns, off of your goats, you are left with a hornless goat, which, if you want to keep them, you can keep them. But if you are doing a large scale for business kind of horn production, it just means we can put the hornless ones in here to let them live out the rest of their days until we go through and, turn them into meat. Anyways, so back here though, as you can see, I'm just growing some spruce because I ran out. Back here, I need to remove part of this mountain because I will be building a large 2-section barn. So one half of the barn will be for screamers, and the other half will be for normal goats. Again, for those who don't know, there are 8 different types of goat horns in this game. Jesus Christ, that's not real. You guys like that one too much. You guys like that one too much. You really, really just, you like that one too much, and my heart doesn't. So, yeah, that would be the screamer. For those of you who don't know, there are 8 different types of horns. 4 horns come from screaming goats, and 4 horns specifically come from just regular goats. So if you do want to get all 8 horns, you will need to have both screaming goats as well as regular goats. So this is why the barn is going to be a dual barn. One half will have our screamers and one half will have our regulars. Yeah, I'm not as afraid of the warden as I am of creepers. I mean, you guys have seen my hits. Whoever's been with me the longest, you guys remember hardcore, right? What got me within 5 minutes? A creeper. We restarted the game. What happened? See, I like the sound of that one. That one's cute. But what happens? We restarted the hardcore world. What happened? 10 minutes. I lasted 10 minutes this time. Creeper. Creepers and parsnips do not get along very well. Again, as I was showing people, this is our little house. Again, it's just supposed to be little. It is not a residence of any sort, although if you come in here, all of my crap is in here. All of it. All of these are filled with my shulker boxes and everything like that. But again, it's just a little place that if we are out here working with the goats and we need to get rid of mobs or whatever, we can just come up, nice little double bed in front of a fire, good chests and stuff like that. This is not going to permanently be a balcony. That's not actually what I wanted. I want to, I'll probably put some moss down here and some greenery and have it more like a little bit more greenery in this white wasteland. Pardon me. Again, holy crap, that goes fast. I need beeswax. Again, just a little kitchen here. Nice little melon for a tasty snack. Got a nice little plant. Kitchen sink. Roasting meat. Some soup. I used, as I said before, I'm pretty sure I saw Corrales do this first, where it's minecarts, and then you just use doors and such like that to decorate it up, but then you actually have the ability to sit. So you can actually sit at the table and, all the rest of that. So I have always really liked doing that since I saw that on Hermitcraft. I know I've seen Cub do it, but I am pretty sure. Yep, soup. I am upset. The one thing I am upset about is in Bedrock, you can add dye to the water and it dyes the water. In Java, you cannot. So if I was in Bedrock, I could take like green dye or, some sort of dye, and I could dye the water in here and it would look more like soup. Unfortunately, in Java, you have to kind of use your imagination. And just, it's blue soup. It's Smurf soup. There we go. I am Gargamel. I found the mushroom forest and I took them all out. Now I'm making soup. Again, wheat fields and stuff like that. So you guys just came in. I had just removed a failed windmill up here. I had built the base, but here I was silly. It needed it to be 5 wide so that I had the center line to put the blades and the turbine on, and instead built it as 4. And so right now what I was doing was I was talking to you guys about seeing how your day was. Anybody have any big plans coming up? While I flipped through my binder of graph paper to find the right circle to use for that. And there we go. So I will quickly find that again, and while we're chatting. So, new people, did y'all enjoy Phasmo? Was it awesome? It's one of my favorite games. Was it good? I'm not going to talk. Alright. I think a 17 wide will be fine. As long as it has a 5 front, we're fine. 17 or a 15? I'm not sure which one. Alright. I think we're going to go with a 15 base, and we'll work up from there. And we'll do the 3-tier again. But it won't be as tall. And we will just start with plain cobblestone. Eventually I will be starting to texture, much like I'm starting to do with the house, where the little textures are starting to happen and stuff like that. So I'm going to do this, and there we go. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to break that one. I need 2 going this way. Snow drives me insane. That's okay. I need 1 right here. And then I need 2 this way. Oh, let's 2, and then we need 5. You started rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, I didn't mind it. It was out all at the same time as like Digimon and Pokemon came out and such like that. So I did watch it for a while. And then we need 2 here. Right, and I have to apologize if anybody starts to hear dog noises in the background. My old man occasionally likes to start voicing his opinions, and there's somebody else here. I will pay attention in a second. Hello, how are you? Hello. Hey everybody, Sky's here. You love Yeah, I like Digimon as well. Yeah, Digimon and Pokemon I really liked as well. Hello, how are you? Why I am even typing this, I'm not sure, because you're right here anyways. Okay, I'm just gonna let the dog... Did you... No! I will come check my mailbox now. Just give me a second. I will come check my mailbox, and then I can show all the new people here as well, the shopping district and stuff like that. Give me 1 second just to let the dog out the door, though. Hold on. Here he comes. Alright. Okay, dog is out the door, and I'm looking at the right screen. Alright, let's go. Shopping district, right? Yes. Yes. I know you can. I feel silly. Now. Oh, goodness. I'm through the portal. I'll wait for you on the other side. Oh, itchy. Itchy nose. Do 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 do. Oh. I wish I had a hammock right now, lady. I really do. I could seriously use one. Do 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 do. Where are you going? I will follow you. Apparently, I won't. Am I not wearing my elytra? No, I am. Why? Why? Oh, finally. Okay, I got lift off finally. I'm on my way. There we go. Bloop. Beyblades. I never really got into Beyblades very much, but I did get into Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And the reason I always laugh playing Phasmo is I really liked Yokai. There's a show called Yokai Watch as well that hello, Raiden Shadow. There we go. I stupidly go check my mailbox. I know. You can laugh at me later. Um, staircase shows how much I ever check my mailbox, huh? Never. Sneak at the fast light. Sneak down on my thing. I at some point have to pretty up my thing. I don't have a pretty thing. Like there's the line of us that are like boring, and then everybody else has all of these really neat kind of. Yeah, you please do, because I mean I want to make mine pretty too. I mean, I want pretty. All right, let's see what we got. More Swifty. Sneakies. Thank you. Yay! Because now I've got my pantaloons, but I could put them on my magical purple socks. Because I don't wear. Parsnips do not wear socks or boots. Parsnips wear socks. There we go. Yeah. So what I was saying before with the block that I wanted to do the other build in, because they've got an ender chest right here. Why? Zombie? Where? Strange noise. Nope. Okay. So this one. So this is the skulk block. I think this is a really gorgeous block, but I also think it looks like the night sky. So this is what I want to roof the. You hear that, right? Behind a trapdoor. Oh, okay. Thank you. So I wanted to do. Yes, you did. So I wanted to do a whole room kind of roofed in this so that it looked like a starry night, and that is that's my little bit that I have right now. I do have actually 2 more shulkers. I went down to one of the deep darks that we had already cleared out, and was starting to resource gather, and because I am determined to build more with that block, because again I love the starry night effect. It's dead now. Yay! Alright. Oh, okay. Somebody threw another dingo. Yay! Thank you. Alright, no, I don't want to go out that door. I want to go downstairs. Again, for new people here, I will just take a little run over and show you guys why I'm working on a goat farm. Oh no, I don't like you. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, don't like them. So welcome to the Screaming Horn. I've already shown a full tour, but for those that right, so for those new in, I'm right now currently on Crystal Point Guild. It is an amazing server filled with truly amazing people, just genuinely warm-hearted people, but also some fantastic builders, redstoners, and all the rest of that. The Minecraft skills that are on this server are just chef's kiss to watch, to be very, very honest. There are some builds that just blow my mind. There is one by the same duo that did the trees here. Their base, while it's not huge, it's not a mega base or anything like that, I could easily spend 2 hours walking around because everything is just minutely detailed. Like there's just always like every door you open, there's something new to look at, and it's so, the creativity on this server and everything is just so amazing, and it's been really refreshing. So again, just a quick little poke in. This is oh heavens, didn't want to do that. I have an issue with doors. Anybody who knows me knows I have an issue with doors. Again, this is our hornstone, and I should probably be collecting some of these. I don't think we have any on the other side. No, I will have to bring some stock in. This is the Screaming Horn. This is why it has its name, is we sell horns, we sell goat's cheese, and we sell premium goat's milk. We also sell goats, but that's not my problem right now. That would be Starfish's problem because they've escaped. So that's not my problem. That could be my partner's problem. So this is why I am currently working on redesigning where we store our goats, so that our goats are happy and healthy and lead out amazing lives until they don't have any horns left, and then they become tasty curry. But that's for another day. And there we go. So, oh wait, I know what I'll do. I will put these in here for right now, and this in here for right now. And I will remember the next time I see Starfish to give him his cut. That was a lot of diamonds. Where is the... There is the... Okay. Alright, let's head back. Ben Channel left the game. Boo! Alright. Again, this is what I'm talking about. So, this is a public farm. It's not one I use very often or at all. It is the gold farm. Again, this is one of the things that makes it very nice on this server, is that while I do like being a rather vanilla player and doing the job of doing my own grind and stuff like that, it is nice on this server that the server owner, as well as a bunch of other people, have put a lot of effort into building and decorating these public farms. So this is a shulker box, these are, I believe, shulker boxes of this. Maybe they're full, maybe they're not. Yep, there we go, rotten flesh. The gold ones weren't. We just have, it confuses me because I'm not used to shulker boxes being able to be stacked, but they can. So again, rotten flesh. Anybody need a zombie pig head? Down here we just have gold Somebody's going to need to AFK here because I don't know how, but that's okay. I'm sure somebody can. Okay, it's pretty dry here. But there are many different farm areas, and then there's this part as well, which there are some of these farms that I don't know what they are because I don't go near them because they scare me because I don't know how to use them properly and I don't want to break them. Again, we'll just show you guys a few of these things. Flip the trap. Yeah, no. They were converted into block. Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. Again, so this is, again, part of the public industrial area. Again, all of these farms were built by one of the server owners, Starfish, and he's also had a lot of help from other people. And some of these, I believe, well, that's the mob spawner. This is the amethyst. This is dripstone. Down there is wool. Over there is cactus. These aren't small. Like, this isn't just, oh, yeah, they're totally just, gross and ugly, aren't they? No, not even. I love the fact that on this server they took the time to, can we all just discuss the fact that we need some roads soon? No more of these. Let's get some roads. But I love the fact that each one of these farms, I mean, it could have been left just open redstone and all the rest of that, but instead, the people doing it have taken the time to fully make a gorgeous design and build on the outside to house, that's Hennis's job. Okay, there we go. Oh, you meant the farmhouse. No, I like the farmhouse, Hennis. I love it. Yeah, no, these are my favorites, though, and if you're not careful, I might have to come over and breed a couple and steal a cow, because, animal person, hello, gotta have them all. But again, just the fact of the detailing with the furnaces and everything like that, that's just really just absolutely stunning. And then you have the flame pattern within the glass. Just everything is so well thought out and just really absolutely gorgeous, because you wouldn't think that this is the super smelter, right? Like no, it's not even it's a giga smelter or something obscene like that, correct? Well, you should be very proud of it, Hennis. Or this is something I am trying to remember. I think this, yes, there's furnaces in there. Yeah. So this, I believe, is like the giga smelter thing. So take a super smelter and then give it steroids and then give it more steroids, and that's pretty much what this is. It's a I don't know why it's big. It's very big. Again. But the fact that this is just a this is the smelter, but this is the build that goes around it. It's just, again, the attention to detail on things. And then we've got Hennis's farmhouse over here that I now know about, which I really like. I like this farmhouse, though. I like the way you did the chimney, with it not looking like a little box at the top of a thing like my chimneys look like. Whee! But can we still talk about the paths at some point? Do you guys just not have paths where you're from? Like, come on, path. So there are different there are different districts and stuff like that. I think if I fly just that way, or if I fly just that way, we get to the next industrial area. So on this server, you really want for nothing. And this is Hennis's build. This little sitting area. I like it all. Ooh, the barbecues. I like that. And also, I have now found out It smelts shulkers with insect. Yeah, it does. It does. That's impressive. I've now found out though, if you really want to upset people on the server, do that. Sorry, everybody. It's a habit of mine to close a door. I apologize. Sometimes it's me, but I've been working hard not to close the door anymore. And there we go. But yeah, if you really want to make people upset, close the door. It's kind of funny. No. See, I haven't actually come and peeked in here. Oh, I like the bedroom. Snazzy. You got the mood lighting and everything. Alright. Let us head out, shall we? It is. It's very me. With the cutesy and the, yeah, I know. It's very me. Alright. Not much else to... Yeah, I think we'll head back to here. Okay, wait, somebody under there needs to gas proof, because that... There's always a gas there when I fly over here. Deep blue. That is a weird noise. Alright. It's snowing again. Fast train those. Alright. I think I am going to... I think I am going to take 2 seconds, if you guys don't mind. I just have to run to the little Minecrafters room. So just give me 5 minutes, and please talk amongst yourselves, and then we will get back to it for another while. Alright, so I will be back very shortly. How do I get to my second screen? There we go. Be right back. Alright, I will talk to everybody in about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, we are back. Pupper's had his treat because he's being a really good boy. Um, for those of you who haven't been here before, I have a 13-year-old Labradane. So he is a very big boy, but he's also very old for his breed. Um, and he can get a bit, old manish sometimes during streams. So, but today he's been very good and he hasn't been huffy or, anything like that. So I was giving him a big scritch and love and attention and some treats for being such an awesome, awesome old gentleman tonight. And for anybody who's interested, his name is Nacho. So we have a joke in the house that he's Nacho Dog. All right, let's head back to the game. Okay, so again, let's go back. Oh no. My bad. I always do that. Alright, so let's head back up to this area and continue building up the ring. I said, I don't think I'm going to build things as big as I had them before. Let's get rid of some of the snow though so I can actually see what I'm doing here. I don't think I finished it all right. I had visitors. I forgot. And they stopped me from finishing, but that's alright because I got an awesome new shiny book out of it that is just fantastically amazing. I am so happy. Thank you again. I really, really appreciate the gift. It was very, very sweet, and thank you for thinking about me because wow, I really, yes. All the yes. That is not correct though. I did that incorrectly. Alright, so we'll do this here. This, and then here, and then here, and then 1, 2. I know, I have a shovel, but hey, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 1, and then 1, 2. And then we'll fill the rest of this in with spruce. Because spruce is a very nice piece of wood. I like the spruce wood. It is very pretty. I really like, I don't know about the rest of you. I am absolutely in love with the new mangrove wood. My only issue with it, I know it was very nice of you to think of me and bring one back. I honestly do appreciate it. It makes life so much easier, especially when you're up on a build at close to build height, trying to sneak around. It speeds things up a little. So I really love the new mangrove wood. I am just finding that it's very red. So you really do have to break it up with something else, or else your builds can turn into looking like a barn very, very quickly. It reminds me of like a traditional North American red barn. That's why it's awesome. Why? Because it's red? Gal's here too. But I find it's a bit too much red, so I am still playing with, yeah. I do love the red. I do actually really like the red. I just find that it's very red. A lot of red, and I did that one wrong. Something's not right here. Okay, wait. Ha! That's it. This was right. I thought I had uncovered that. I had not. My bad. Alright, so let's junk that down there. Alright. No, something's not right again here. Oh, I know what it is. Right here and right here. I went and filled things in with cobblestone when I shouldn't have because I needed the floor pattern. There we go. And this should be the last one of that stuff that I need to fix. And there we go. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to leave the door. I want to leave the door 3, so we'll leave door 3. And we'll do some sort of shuttered swing door or something like that, or just really light it up well and leave it with no door. Normally, I do not look at other people's builds. I try not to look too much at other Minecrafters' builds and stuff like that for too much inspiration when it comes to doing my own builds and such like that. I really like trying to figure things out myself, but I have to admit that for this build, I did take some inspiration from Mythical Sausage. I really, if you don't know who Mythical Sausage is, he is a YouTuber who plays on Empires, the Empires SMP, as well as he does the Origin series with, dang, that's a long name, Pixel Riffs, a whole bunch of the Fwip, and a whole bunch of other kind of things, Shovel. So a lot of the crowd you would find in the MCCs. Oh, I guess as well right now, I know, I love Mythical Sausage. He is such a wholesome little bean. I could just listen to him all day, to be very, very honest. He's so wholesome. And he's also a little shit disturber at times too, which I like. When him and Jem get together, it can be quite the antics, to be very honest. But so I took a look at some of his windmill builds from his earlier stuff. I don't know how long people have been following Mythical Sausage, but before all of this, he was known for. He's done some just fantastic builds. He did a full Viking village at one point. Yeah, no, Fwip is, yeah. Yeah, did you see Fwip's hardcore one where he built the shattered tree, Hennis? So it was in his hardcore, and I think it was to celebrate his millionth subscriber or something like that. And he built a giant, huge tree that looked like it was torn apart in the center with a giant crystal in it. It was just wow. Hi, Risa. Welcome in. I hope you brought snacks and a drink. Get on comfortable. I believe there's hammocks available. And we're just talking about some Minecraft builders right now that inspire all of us, and I was bringing up Mythical Sausage as one of the ones that has given me a little bit of inspiration for the build that I'm doing today. Sorry, I had a piece of cheese in my tooth for a moment. There we go. It's gone now. Pardon me. How about we we'll try and do one more row after this, and then we'll start shrinking it into getting it smaller. But yeah, so I took a look at some of his medieval builds from, oh gosh, I guess they're about 3 or 4 years now, since he did a complete medieval village. But I took a look at some of his windmills just to have a little bit of inspiration for what he did. He does not do the more traditional. He does them, shorter and kind of wider and stuff like that. So that's why I was thinking I don't need to. Hey, I thought I had enough. I need 3 more blocks. Fine. But let's see, does this starting to, yeah, that looks better already. It'll be shorter as well, which is much better for me. But no, the windmill is just for decoration. That's truly all it is, Spicy. The only thing that really has a function in this whole build is the barn to hold the goats. That is the only thing that has a function. Everything else in this build is purely for aesthetics. I just, if I am left unattended, things like this happen where it's like, oh yeah, I'll just do this one small thing, and then next thing you know, it just gets bigger. And then suddenly I start getting backstory, like, where I was saying, I like the fact that I've got this moss where food is go eat food, yes. But I love the fact that there's this green little tiny niche, just hidden in this huge, wintry, and I'll use it. I'm a Canadian. I don't mind winter. I'm not a fan of -40, but I don't mind winter. This beautiful little wintry wonderland where, like when it snows, it just looks very, very, kind of cute and all the rest of that. And now the dog is barking again. Uh-oh. But yeah, so pretty much, as I said, the only thing that's functional will be the barn. And again, even though it's been fairly detailed, the only reason that the house is here is in case we need to sleep at night. And that's pretty much it. Just give me 1 second. The dog has decided that now he's going to voice things, but I will be right back. No. No. You come in here if you want something. He wanted his water bowl brought to him, so I brought him his water bowl. um, if he was a younger man, I wouldn't be bringing him his. Yes, I will tell him next time. But if he was a younger boy, I probably wouldn't be bringing him his water dish. But the fact that he's an older gentleman, whose hips are starting to have some issues getting up and stuff like that, As I said, he is 13, which for his breed is extremely old, and we've had some pretty big scares with him in recent times. So unfortunately, we are getting prepared for that time to be coming very soon with him. Just because he does seem to be starting to also. I have problems with doors. I'm never joking when I say this to people. Do I just have some without having to dig through all my shulker boxes? That would be really nice. Well, please tell me I even have some, because I will be very sad if I don't have. Okay, well, I'll need some of that in a minute. I can just, yep, I don't have to go down to the cave. I don't care. Now, this is my own fault. I went mining and completely was not paying attention and used my meeting holder. We had to bring her food and water. Yeah. Yeah, he'll usually get up to get his food, but we try not to have him get up too much, because it's his back end that's got the arthritis and stuff like that, and is starting to give him a lot of issues. Generally with labs and Danes, it's the hinds that go first, and for him, this is proving to be, the exact same. Is that his hinds are going first, and we just have to be a bit more gentle. And there are days where I have to carry him. Like he won't be able to make it up the stairs, and I have to carry him. So I at least know that I can still carry over 100 pounds. Can you hold on a second? Sorry. No. Shush. Non. Ferme la bouche. Tu ne peux pas parler là. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Shush. If you want the money, you come in here. Well, that was a burp. Excuse you. Do you feel better now? A big burp? Oh, yeah. It's not time yet. You gotta give me a little bit more time. Just a little bit more time, and then we'll go for a sunset stroll. Alright. I have the door open now, so he should not be too huffy. He really likes being able to see me, so he gets quite huffy when he is left not being able to. Well, then come here and get pets, my love. Alright? love you. Yeah, I love you. Yeah. No, no, non. Viens ici. S'il vous plaît, viens ici. Oui. All right. Sorry about this, folks. I am having a contest of wills with my dog who is sitting in the hallway. Um, and there we go. So you're going to hear him be talkative for a few minutes because he's telling me off. So there we go. Apparently, I have done something incorrect. I am unsure what, but he is letting me know all about it. um, but yeah, so right, that's where we need to fill in. And there we go. But yeah, so he's a very stubborn old man, but we love him because, again, he's old, and he was a rescue. We rescued him. Little did we know we actually rescued him from a shady rescue. The rescue we had originally got him from, we so we heard he was around. And I was looking specifically for a larger dog for myself, to have as not a service animal. I didn't want a service animal, but I did want, at this point, my agoraphobia, my fear of people and my fear of going outside was pretty much spiking. So I wanted to get a larger dog that wasn't really a service animal. It wasn't a protection animal, but it would give me comfort to have a larger animal walking around with me. And so we heard about him through a friend of ours who lived out in the country, and through this wonderful rescue and all the rest of that. And so we went out to go and see him, and out of this tiny trailer came 3 giant cane corsos and this potato and toothpicks that I own. He is considered a failed Labrador because he's got the skinny little Great Dane legs, but then he's got the big potato-like lab body. So he's got a big barrel chest and he's all muscly, but then he's got these tiny little legs. He's the funniest. We call him Potato and Toothpicks. It's kind of really cute. And so we fell in love with him immediately, and he attached himself to me almost immediately. So that was about 4 years ago, and he has not left my side since. He will sleep next to my bed. He will sit at my feet in the computer. I have him leashed outside because it's the law, but really I don't have to have him leashed. He would walk right next to me without any problem. And he's basically been my shadow for 4 years. But what we later found out, though, about a month after we brought him home, was that the rescue, or what we thought was a rescue, were doing some shady business. So a friend of ours, another friend of ours who lived in the country, having a little bit of financial difficulty, and one of the things that their rescue offered was to help board pets. So if you needed to board a pet for a short or long term while you tried to financially get yourself back in gear, because you didn't want to, maybe you didn't want to give up the animal or whatever, but you only had a small amount of money to give towards, they would help with the costs. So a friend of ours decided that they were going to board some of their goats there, and they needed to redo the barn and all the rest of that. So they said, okay, well, we're going to board our animals with you for now, and then we'll redo the barn, and then we'll come back and get them. And about a week after my friends had dropped off their goats to this place, they were going through Kijiji. For those of you who don't know what Kijiji is, it's kind of like an online marketplace where you can buy and sell things. And they came across an ad from this rescue to buy their goats. So this rescue was then reselling their goats and trying to tell them that something happened to the goats and stuff like that. So we, after that we learned that, we had to, I quickly took Nacho to the vet and tried to look for a chip and all the rest of that to make sure that he wasn't. And I put posters up in different areas and stuff like that to try and figure out whether he was a stolen pet as well. So we still don't know. So we've made sure that for the past 4 years that he's been with us, he has been spoiled, stinky, rotten. We don't know where he's come from. We don't know if he was stolen. We don't know anything really about him, right? Ugh, exactly. So as we say, we rescued him from the rescue. Because another issue with this area that I'm talking about here in my province of Ontario is that there is a lot of people are gross, because there's also a lot of dog fighting rings up there. So we don't know why he was stolen. But as I say, the rescue, when they opened the door, there were 3 giant cane corsos. So if you don't went there, they're big, huge dogs as well. So we don't know whether it was they were taking dogs in, like stealing dogs for the fighting ring. But I mean, this guy's got no mean bones in his body. He has been attacked at the park 3 times by the same type of dog, and I'm not going to say what kind because I have great love for these dogs. I just don't have great love for their owners because a lot of the time their owners are really shitty people, but the dogs are amazing. But he has been attacked 3 times by the same dog of this, one breed, and each time he just lay there and he kind of took it and panted, and like it was me having to grab the back legs of this other dog and pull up. By the way, if you own a dog and your dog is ever being attacked, grab the back legs of the attacking dog and pull them straight up. They will release, and then just hold them by the back leg until the owner comes, and then depending on your anger level, choose your own discretion, point the bitey end towards the owner. I don't know. But this guy just doesn't have a mean bone in his body. So if they did take him for dog fighting or, working up a dog's aggression or something, it just wasn't going to happen. So we're not sure. So that's why we call him our rescued rescue. Because that's how his little origin story started with us. And, we've loved him very, very much for the past 4 years. As I said, he is my shadow. And when things do finally go the other stuff, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to lose my marbles for a little while. You got the unbutton from Cornwall. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. He came genetically correct, and hence, he had to be surrendered. Oh, good lords. I sometimes think that, there should be licenses for owning pets. At least prove that you have the intelligence to own one. Anyway, yeah. Other than that, we have a lizard named Toothless. She is a Mallee Eurymastix, or a spiky-tailed dove. She is a salty, salty girl. You did luck out. He is a great bun. And very photogenic as well. But our Mallee Eurymastix, she's also known as a spiky-tailed dove. She is a salty little bitch. And she's very low maintenance. She just needs her feeding every 2 days, a little scoop of her sand, and she really doesn't want you to touch. Well, yeah, because it had no teeth. See, that's the one you wanted me to meet to try and get over my fear. So, yeah, I have an irrational fear of bunnies and rabbits and hares and that kind of stuff. I just, no. Big lops, like if it's bigger, fine. But smaller ones, nope, I don't know why. But, yeah, so that's pet talk for today. I am really enjoying actually chatting with you guys, but I should probably... Yeah, I'm not looking forward to. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the next couple of months. I know that I know things are going to happen very soon and stuff like that, and I am not looking forward to it in the slightest. I think it is one of the worst part of pet ownership is that don't they don't they worm their ways into your hearts, and but they don't last for as long as you do. So unfortunately, you have to be prepared in your heart to say goodbye. Yeah, that's the hardest part of pet ownership is the having to say goodbye part. Um, and there we go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think we'll have to do it this way. Boom. Now here's where we have some fun because I am pretty sure that this is not going to turn into a circle, and that's all right. I'm okay with that. Here's where we go a little free-handed, and we don't follow the graph paper anymore. Is once we get to this second level, and yeah, I think that'll work. All right. Oh. I think somebody nearby my house may have just something to skunk, because the smell of skunk just very strongly wafted through my window. So, wow. And for anybody that may make suggestions, no, it's not the other thing that can occasionally smell like a skunk. I do know the smell of that. And no, this is most definitely, my eyes are watering. It was a skunk. Oh, I might actually have to close my window in a second. That is a strong enough smell that it actually makes me think that perhaps somebody actually hit a skunk with their car, because it's that kind of, you can taste it in your mouth kind of gross smell, and not to be horrible, but I think I will have to open a window very shortly. All right, how many rows up did we do this one? 1, 2, 3 above the door. The door is 2. All right, so that's 5. So let's just do this one as a 3. Let's do this one 3 up, and there we go. So we'll have one more row after this, because I am trying to watch the size so that it does not get too huge. Yeah, Bubby, I'll be with you in a minute, or you can come. Or you can come in here and sit under the desk. I'll pet you. Alright? But I can't come out to the hallway right now. I'm in stream. I know, buddy. I love you too. Old dogs. New tricks. Doesn't work very well. There we go. So we will do that 3. And then let's take this up. Alright, here's a question for you, chat. Do you think I should do this last layer? Here, we'll just fly off for a second. Ooh, let's not fall in the cave or on the crops. Yeah, we need to do that one a little higher. So I'll do that one up a bit more. Should, after the spruce, should I, like, the next ring up, which will be smaller, needs to be, should I do it in spruce, or do you think I should add some of the mangrove and kind of almost have a tiered birthday cake kind of looking thing? What do you guys think? You have an irrational fear. You know what? It's funny how many people have an irrational fear of June bugs, and I think it's because we all got one stuck in our hair when we were kids. Mangrove, yeah, the red on top. So like the layer of like doing the layer of stones, and that'll all be texturized, and then build up a couple more layers of this, and then some red mangrove. All right, I will do so. I have to say, I'm getting pretty skilled at playing off of my Streamlabs screen so that I can pay attention to the it's on your chest where you can see. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's a big nope-sicle for me. If yeah, no. I'm gonna need that. That can go in here, that can go in here, that can go in here. I'll need this. And I'd really like to know where there it is. Okay. The shulker chest of the mangrove is always good to have. There we go. One buzzed at me outside last week, and I'm sure it would have. Yeah. There's a few things that I don't want to admit that, would probably make hilarious videos if I was ever caught in that situation. Was it the other day? Oh, I forgot what it was. Well, today with my today there was like leaf bugs all over me. So I was over at a friend's house for coffee, and we were sitting out on their back patio in their garden, and I happened to notice that I was covered in these beautiful jewel green bugs. Nobody else was, but I had quite a few on there, and I think we started joking that we think that they were actually attracted to my hair because my hair is green. For those of you that don't know, my hair is actually a jeweled green color, and so we were joking that they were all trying to get up, and that was a little disconcerting. Didn't like that one very much. What bugs? Oh, jeez. Hi, G-Dubs. Thank you for the subscribe. That's really amazing. Thank you. 2 months. Yay! I'm so happy. Thank you. Makes me so happy. And again, just reminding people that if you haven't followed, if you could help me out with a little follow, I am working towards turning on my face cam. And I have, I guess, somewhere on the screen, there should be a goal box somewhere, I think, that says that right now I am at 85 out of 100. And at 100 followers, I will turn on my face cam forever. I will get over my being shy in showing you guys my mug and, display it for all. Goal box is not on the screen. Why not? I set it up before I set it up. It's supposed to be there. No. Bummer. Why is nothing working for me today? It's supposed to be there. Oh. Bum. Oh yeah, it's not there. Why is it not there? I am unsure. Grrr. Well, I will have that fixed for next time. I know it is this. It's not my day, J-Dubs, for trying to figure things out, apparently. And that's why I'm very thankful I had you today. And there we go. Alright, I keep getting distracted. I am not sure if I'm getting this windmill done because I'm actually enjoying just blathering onto you guys, which is weird because normally don't talk this much. But yeah, so we'll do the next row. We'll do the next ones. So you know what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows up. Half of 7 is 3.5. So if we do 4 rows, okay. Blah. If anybody ever tries to tell you that math, you would never need math again in your life, tell them shush, they haven't played Minecraft. Alright, we will do one more row up of the spruce. And then after that, we will do equal amounts of mangrove. And then we will see how that looks from afar and see if we need to add another layer or if we can start adding the blades and the turbines and stuff like that. And then after the blades and the turbines are added, we can start detailing this little baby up. Although, yep, I should have time for everything. Oh wait, that's gonna be... No, it's not. I've made a mistake there. Thank you. 3, 3, and 3. Alright, perfect. I swear I put the mangrove into my thing, didn't I? I thought I did. Come on. Oh, braining is getting harder and harder today. Yeah, I think we'll finish up these rows, get the roof on, and then see how I am feeling at that point to whether I can keep going or not. I have to say that this new daily stream schedule is awesome and amazing, and I'm really actually enjoying interacting with everybody on a daily basis. You got an end the mail for underwear that featured real bodies, bulges and all. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen a few of those too, Chevette. They're really... I appreciate the fact that society is progressing past the standard Barbie-sized body for being normal, seeing as that's not normal. That is just one type out of many. Why did I put all the mangrove away when I specifically had it to build with? So yeah, as I said, I am really enjoying this new daily streaming. I am just finding that I am adjusting to it and that it can be a bit on the tiring side. I didn't think it would actually be this tiring, but it's been kind of tiring. But I'm going to keep on going with it because I'm really enjoying doing it. And from everything I've heard from people, people are enjoying watching. So really... people are enjoying watching, so I am just going to keep on going with this, and hopefully everyone just continues to have a lot of fun, and we can keep going for a while. So again, I will say again that tomorrow I will be playing Slime Rancher, and I believe I'm starting at 5 p.m. tomorrow night instead of 6 p.m. because I would like to be done... no, I'm starting in the afternoon tomorrow because tomorrow afternoon is... or tomorrow evening, I should say, I have D&D. So I need to have my stream wrapped up by 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock EST now. I remember they've moved the time of the game. So tomorrow's stream will be earlier in the day, and again, it will be Slime Rancher. So if you know that game, you will know the absurd cuteness of that game. And if you don't know that game, then I really suggest, if you can, come on over and check it out, because just the cute factor alone on that game is, you know, enough to be worth everything. It's also been a favorite game of mine since... Oh, who did I see playing it first? I think it was Jacksepticeye, and it was at least 4 years ago, I guess, right when the game first came out. Even I think it's been about 4 years now that game has been out, and I actually think it was I do think it was Jacksepticeye that I watched play it first, and then I needed to have the game at that point, and since then there have been many updates. I actually haven't played, I would say, in at least 2 years, so when I turn it back on tomorrow, it'll be very interesting, that's for sure. And I will have to refresh my mind on a lot of things, and remembering about slime poo collections, plorts, and such like that. But I'm actually looking forward to taking a break from my normal roster of Phasmophobia and Minecraft, to be very honest with you. While I do love both of those games, I don't want to burn out too much. Series, I will get landing eventually. Okay, so the red section needs to go up a little bit higher, and then I will have space for the blades. But I think this is looking a decent height instead of the giant tower I had before, which overshadowed everything. So I am much happier with this height now. There we go. Not happy with this door. I've got to fix this door. There we go. So, yeah. So, if anybody wants to know what's going to be on the inside, I have drawn up a little plan where I have basically the two different grinding wheels in the center with a connection of kind of cogs and stuff like that, like you would find on the actual inside of a windmill. Pardon me, I don't mean to yawn. I have just been up for a very long time already today. Scratching nose. You good? You good? Okay. Star just came out of the room for 2 seconds. I figured I would ask if they were okay. For those of you who do not know, I occasionally game with Star. We play Roblox together, and they are my child. And there we go. I am a single mama, and it's the two of us against the world. We are very much best friends, and we are both video game addicts in a lot of ways, as well as anime and a whole bunch of other things that and there's Nacho voicing his opinion. What? Did she come out and not hug you? Well, then go bark at her. Don't bark at me. If she didn't hug you, then don't. I'm not gonna know. You yell at her, not me. Yes, you forgot to touch him and validate his existence, so he's barking at you. So yeah, so Star is my child, and they are super awesome, and we generally do Roblox Saturday afternoons if we feel like it, and it's a good laugh. The last time we did it, everyone who came and joined us had a fun time. This time, I know for the next streams we're doing, she has found she's found a game very similar to Phasmophobia, that Phasmophobia style game, but on Roblox. That is actually pretty spooky. It's fun, actually. So we've been trying to come up with the next Roblox adventures for you guys, so that we can get to streaming and stuff like that, because I think Star really enjoyed it last time. And you guys all made her feel really, really, just really comfortable, because she was very apprehensive about doing it, and people hearing her talk and stuff like that. But you guys all made her feel really, really comfortable and awesome, and I really appreciated that from everybody. So we will definitely be doing that again, hopefully really soon. We just need to come up with a lineup of games to play and such like that. Again, yeah, just a couple more rows up, and then I think we'll put a roof on it and call it done like dinner. I might put a little kind of square house off to the side, I'm not sure, and use that almost like a storage room, but just if my stuff is filling up the storage in here. My bad. Alright, I don't have a storage problem. I just don't have a storage, so that's my only problem. Alright, so let's go up a couple more rows, and then we will schlep a roof on this. I may, depending, I don't know. Not very good at roofing, but I may actually try and do a conical roof. See if I can do a conical roof on here. I'm gonna definitely need that. I've seen a few Minecraft builds with conicals that have not been modded Minecraft conical builds. And I think I would like to try and maybe try and give a conical roof build a try. I think it would suit this kind of build and really kind of bring it home. Although, again, the one thing I would still really like to be able to do up there is kind of like a Matterhorn kind of deal. So build a giant horn or something. It would be really cool. I won't, mostly because that's just adding more stuff to the build. So if at a later date I feel like adding more, I will definitely be adding a Matterhorn. But for right now, I just need to focus on the projects that I've already got in hand. After I am done this, I have another player has asked me to go over to their base. They have built the most stunning, I'm going to say, I am not exactly where it's inspired from, but either Mexico Central, South America, kind of the Mayan and Aztec and that kind of temple builds and stuff like that that you get down there. He has done the most stunning temple build, and he asked if I would like to help build something on it, and I said sure. And so he brought up that he was looking to do a archaeological dig style kind of campsite, and so I said I was very interested in doing that because I like doing campsite builds and stuff like that. And so I have actually been working on a lot of different design ideas for different parts of that. So I've got some pot-bellied stoves and some other kind of cast iron. I've got some ideas for crating. That was smart of me. I've got some ideas for like, you know, some newer ideas for how to make crates and stuff like that, and just different ideas. I'm hoping to learn some armor stand magic because I would really like to try and build like using a spyglass. I'd really like to try and build more of like a 3D almost telescope or surveyor kind of unit and stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of neat. And then it's just down to doing details and stuff like that. So that is my next build. Once I finish this, I will be going over to that person's build and starting that up. And then that should only be a couple of days for that build, and then there we go. Seeing as it's mostly laid out in other places. Alright, let's take another look back. And there we go. Yeah, I like that. There, that is the right height. I think that's a much better height, and I think it's just putting a roof on it and putting the wind blades on it now, and then doing up the inside. So I'm thinking maybe where the spruce is, building a small walkway, just so that there's a small walkway. I can do some windows going up the front, or actually windows going up the sides and the back, and then the front will have the blades and stuff like that. So at least this time I did it correctly. Yep, that's 3. So I did it correctly, and it is an uneven number this time, unlike last time where I did it as an even number. And if you need a central point, you cannot. I think it's right here. That's the center there. That's the center there. So this is the direct center. Alright. Just bounce up here. So yeah, what I'm thinking is maybe on this spruce layer, putting kind of like a little walkway and such like that, and then you just continue going up, but with one walkway. I've seen some where they build like kind of a "you're back, yay!" Yay. But I've seen some where they build like walkways and balconies on the outside of it, and I'm thinking probably not for the. No, I don't think so for this one. Oh, now I gotta figure out how to conical. I hear you, Bubba. We all hear you. Alright, I think unfortunately I may have to end stream shortly, because I think I know what he is trying to tell me is that he needs to go for a walk before his normal walk time. So I've probably got about 5 minutes left to be able to get myself tucked in safely. So I will actually, here's something I'll do. I'll show you guys this. So again, you can see the powdered snow. It's all right there. Oh, don't. So this is one of the biggest dripstone caves I have actually seen. It starts here. Ouch. Ow. Oh gosh. Watch me hurt myself repeatedly. Yeah, hi. Hi. You actually got up. Hi. Yeah, hi. You gonna say hi to everybody in the chats? No? Okay, you can lay in the doorway. It's open. So then you come down here and it kind of looks like it finishes off, but actually if you continue back around here, this actually continues all the way through to there. But reason I say it's one of the biggest is if I was to fly over the mountain, I can show you where it comes out on the other side. It comes out in this giant gaping, like, I don't know, to me sometimes they look like big monster mouths or something like that. It's about to swallow you up or something. But the one over here is just, it's, let's see if we can fly over and take a look at it while the dog is giving me 2 minutes. So I have another little tiny build just over on this side as well that's pretty close to it anyway, so at least I'm pretty sure one of my little builds is around here. So there you see there's dripstone all there. So if I swing around, there's the ice farm. I think it's just up here somewhere. Please don't be powdered. Don't be powdered snow. Just in case you are. Because I don't have leather boots. Because, you know, I'm smart. So, here we go. Here is the other side of this beautiful dripstone cave that's over there. This is where it comes out. Is this not stunning, peeps? Like, look at the overflowing waterfalls and all of this gorgeous dripstone. Like, is this just not... Like, this is what I mean by... Need to find more zip ties for your... Yeah. I get all my zip ties at the Dollarama. Right, Splicey? Like, isn't this just like... Here, I can go down a bit more. I just don't want to get caught in it. I've gotten caught in it before, and it's not very fun. But, like, all the waterfalls that come down and this kind of floating lagoon. And then there's another lake down there, but all of this beautiful dripstone. So now if you go that way through that little underground part, I won't because I'll get lost. If you go that way, you're going to come out into the area I was just working in. Let's have a little nibble. Now I have... So again, remember I mentioned to you that there are public farms. This would be the public ice farm. Again, just a giant farm. I absolutely adore these ice spike biomes. Where is... There should be another little something around here that I've built somewhere. Oh, there it is. We were out collecting powdered snow for a build of some sort. I think I've got a bed in here too, so this is just my little I need to stay safe kind of build. My little tent in the middle of nowhere. Bought from Dollar Tree when they first came up with the silly notion. They're here somewhere, very safe. Yes. I have many things that are very safe in my house. I totally understand the concept of very safe. Pardon me. So let's fly up over this mountain again and head back to where we were. I love these. I have yet to find an ice spire biome. I speaks good today. That I found one like ages ago, I guess like ages and ages ago, that really like made me want to build that ice palace. And I have yet to find another one that had the same kind of feel, but I would very, very much like to one day challenge myself to turning spires into castles. Again, a lot of people here already know that I like to rebuild worlds, so I'm also what I would consider an organic builder, which means that I see the shape of something. Like I'll look at something and go, well, that looks like this if I just, chop away this and chop away this and then put the outside to look like this and then empty it out of that. That's, what I see the shapes of in the world around, and I bring those to life. And one of the things I would like to do is be able to find a larger ice spike biome that I can carve into the spires and spikes. And then connect all of those into kind of a castle or some sort of like not winter wonderland, but like almost fantasy, kind of winter fantasy feeling, fairy, I don't know, just something. But that's a future me problem, because first I have to find an ice spike biome that has ice spikes that are big enough. Pardon me, that was a little burp. All right. But I think at 2 hours and 45 minutes, I am going to probably be calling it a night for here, because, as I said, I have a 13-year-old dog next to me who is desperately asking me to go for an early walk. So I think he's got a bit of a tummy problem tonight. So let's quickly bring up here. I'm going to actually disconnect from here, and there we go. Haha. Jax is on it, so that this Misfit server is my server. I was like, who's on the server? Now I know Jax is here. All right, let's bring up this and see if there is anyone to raid. All right. Okay, how about we, yeah, well, I'm happy you're on there, and, I'll talk to you later. We've got a couple new staff members, but how about, well, Casual Carrot is going at Minecraft, so how about I take you guys over to the other Canadian root vegetable. And why don't you guys show Carrot some love? And he is amazing. He's really fun to watch, and I am happy that I have actually found him and gotten to start following his builds and stuff like that. So I will. Yes, he's still on. Okay, good. Sorry, I want to make sure I am typing this in correctly. Amsel. There we go. And here we go. Raid has been created. Alright, so again, I will be back tomorrow. You can find on my Twitch page, I have filled in my schedule, so the times are all there. But I am going to, for now, say thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I hope you all had a great time, and I hope to see you again really, really soon. And let's head on over for that raid. So grab your raid buddies, everybody.